And with the new year now in sight, it's also an important time in state politics. A set of new Texas laws go into effect tomorrow, January 1st. Among them is House Bill 30, which updates how counties can adjust property taxes after natural disasters. Our Natalia Osuna spoke with county officials and breaks down what all this new bill means.
Leslie, House Bill 30 will especially impact areas like the coastal bend that are prone to hurricanes and flooding. Nueces County officials tell me that the law will actually help taxpayers. Before, counties could raise taxes above the voter approval rate without an election after a disaster. But now the tax rate will be based on actual documented recovery costs. When a natural disaster hits, it often does so without warning, and many times the damage leaves communities scrambling to cover the cost.
Those are hard costs taken on by those governing bodies. It's not just the county, it's the cities.
Kevin Kieschnick with the Nueces County Tax Collector's Office says it can sometimes take months or years to rebuild what's damaged.
The expenses are hard expenses. I mean, when we have to go clear streets and debris off the roads, that costs money. It's not free. Unfortunately, we wind up having to foot that bill as taxpayers.
Kieschnick says Texas House Bill 30 could help cover disaster recovery costs.
For very specific items that the legislature carved out that could be reimbursed. So the good thing is that it's not something that's going to be ongoing. It's for that year only.
Nueces County Judge Connie Scott says she believes the bill will bring more transparency.
The criteria still has to be met for the local disaster rate equivalent, and then the threshold for the state as well for a disaster to be declared by the governor.
And once a disaster is declared, counties must document real recovery costs.
It gives you a calculation to use. It also has accountability because you have to send it to TDM. They approve those costs to make sure they were costs that are incurred during the disaster. And then it sets a limit on what you can raise the taxes to recover those costs for the disaster.
Meanwhile, Kieschnick's saying he does have one concern when it comes to House Bill 30.
Our hurricane season also happens right around the time when governmental bodies are figuring out their budgets. So, a lot of times that's done by September 30th or before September 15th. Well, we get hit by a hurricane after that, and then things get a little more complicated.
This is just one of many new Texas laws that will go into effect tomorrow, January 1st. This one focuses on taxes and disaster recovery efforts, but there are many others that impact things like immigration enforcement, AI, and more. Leslie.